So I am in my basement working with two very young, inappropriate dogs. And I'm just going to kind of show you how they work together and how I work with them. We've got So Curly just got neutered literally a week ago. So he's a little over a year, so we've got some hormone things going on. Not been around other dogs a lot. And then we have Abby, who's really pretty good with dogs. Stop. I'm just going to kind of show you me interacting with these two dogs. Not really knowing what's going to happen down here. We've had some pretty decent interactions, but of how I would approach working with two young dogs on integrating them into appropriate behaviors. So I apologize right off for the camera skills because I am doing this on my phone and we're likely to have some pretty wild stuff here. Again, remember, I'm going to try and be a dog versus a person. There's a reason behind that. We're in my basement. I have a 5x5 kennel, a long couch. I'm on a love seat. I've got a crate. Got the radio in the background. I always have a radio on down here. This is Abby. She's on the couch with me right now. We've got Mr. Inappropriate here. No. Drop it. Drop it. Drop. So, drop. Look, over there. Look over there. Go get a toy. Good boy. Get a toy. So I'm going to try and redirect him off of my rug to a toy. So here I've got a toy here. Again, this is a dog who is kind of older, but inappropriate. And Abby just avoided. No. We're going to try and make... No. 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 Leave it. Good boy. Get your toy. Where's your toy? So I've got my hands full, so I'm going to kick the toy. No, well, you can't see, but I actually turned my body away. And I'm going to move the toys around. I'm holding the rug that he's after in my hand, focusing him on something else. Go find an appropriate thing. There are plenty of toys down here. You do notice I have a leash on Curly. No leash on Abby. Abby's pretty appropriate. She's really learned. Curly is not appropriate at all. So I have the leash on him in the house. You notice how Abby just kind of went away and laid down. I'm done. I'm not playing with you. And that's kind of the behavior we need to mimic. No. No. That's my impression of a dog's growl. And he responds, ah! Yeah, we don't play with that. So I'm going to leave the rug as is. And I'm going to go sit with Abby. No. So now, as he's trying to engage me, I am turning my whole body away from him. I don't know if you can see this, but I've turned my whole body away. Let's watch Abby. She is trying to tell him to go away. He is not getting it. So I'm going to back away and just kind of, I always have the safety net of the leash so I can grab Curly if he gets Abby into a position that she is not comfortable with. But Abby's really pretty good at telling him and putting him in his place. Again, I have a lot of dogs here, but I only have these two in here right now because Abby's really good. She's young. Curly's young. And she's going to be more tolerant, more willing to play with him, but then also teach him those play skills that he needs. I don't, they are not to the point where I'm going to let them be together without supervision because Curly does not get dog on dog skills yet and messages. But in this scenario, I have the leash that I can pull Curly off. But Abby also has the ability to get away from him if she wanted to. But she is enjoying the playing with him. But I'm going to supervise and I will intervene if they get a little too out of control. Right now we're just doing a little mouthing. And she's tolerating. Now she's telling him that's enough. And she's telling him that's enough. Hey! And we're getting a little too mouthy, so then I go and I grab the leash. Ah! That's enough. And I separate it. Okay, and you notice, no. Leave it. Leave it. And this is where Curly just needs to learn the rules. No. Leave it. And Abby's over here kind of relieving the stress of the situation. Curly is still being pretty inappropriate. Hey! Leave it. No. He wants to play tug of war and I am not going to. No way. Because that just aggravates the situation. So I'm going to exchange. Hey, Curly. Okay, so she has really said enough is enough. And really what I want to do is see if he is going to listen to her signals. And so far he is. Good boy, Curly. And he's going into his crate. He's walking away, which is good. Getting a drink of water. Abby's moving. He's coming back. And my guess is she's going to... Yep. She's telling him, no, I'm done. He is not quite getting the signal. But enough that he's kind of walking away and moving away. Again, notice we're in my basement where there's not a whole lot they can damage. It's open, yet it's a space that I can kind of control with the two of them. I have a 5x5 kennel down here. I have a crate down here. I've got Curly on a leash. So I can manage the situation. And we got Abby just standing her ground over here. And I think with this, one of the things is to realize when enough is enough. This tells me Abby's had enough. She's panting. She really wants to be done. And Curly is not being appropriate. So we're going to end this little scenario before he destroys my pillow and be done for this little session.